out there. Subscribe to this channel.
What is up, guys? This is the ZeusTuber, and today I'm here with my promo breakdown for the season finale of The Walking Dead Season 5, titled Conquer. I am psyched to bring this to you guys. There's some great stuff to talk about in this promo, and I can't wait to bring this. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. It's going to be a pretty good breakdown, and I will not be doing any spoilers for the finale. I'm not going to read them myself. If any come out, what I'll do is, because it didn't work well for some of you who don't have Facebook accounts, to just click on a link. What I'll do is, in the spoiler videos, for those of you, just tell you now, if it says spoilers on it, I'm not going to talk about it in the video, but I will copy and paste the spoilers into the description. So you guys, if you feel like combing through and reading it, go for it. But I don't want to know anything, because I will be doing, finally, a live reaction to the finale, similar to what Cliff Thrall and Ronnie Hayes and many others do. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to start doing them on a regular basis. It's going to be kind of awkward. My parents probably are going to be, they'll be off camera, but they'll be over there, so you might hear them in the background a couple times. And I'll do my best to sync it up, similar to how Jay Bergen does it. If you guys know his videos, great stuff there. So let's just get into this promo breakdown. So yeah, as you guys can see here in this first shot, we just got Rick waking up from, obviously, I don't know if this is from him getting knocked out or whatnot. I mean, he has different clothes on. I don't know if they would change him or not. Maybe they would just tie him up. Maybe this is a day or two after. Who knows? That's really irrelevant at this point. But we know he's all bandaged up on his face, which is straight out of the comic book. So that is great to watch. You know, it just looks like comic book Rick, and that is just awesome. Like I mentioned before, they're doing a great job, I think, and just taking the pieces from the comic that need to be in there and putting them in, and adding their own little twist to them. I think they're doing a fantastic job. But that's just me. As we continue, we get a look here at the majority of the Alexandrians. I'm betting here. It's kind of hard to make out everybody, but I'm assuming some of Rick's group is going to be there. It looks like Jesse's back there. Obviously, Deanna. It looks like Eugene and Carol there. I could be wrong, but probably everyone except for Rick. And Deanna says we need to talk about Rick Grimes. And obviously that is Reg and her son Spencer behind her there. It's very possible that they could decide to banish Rick. I don't think he's going to go along with that, and that could be why we see him take out his machete later on in the promo here. I don't really think it's reasonable to assume that Rick is going to go off on a killing spree and kill everyone in Alexandria, or all the Alexandrians for that matter. But Michael Cudlitz did say that this episode will get it's going to piss us off. But he said it's going to set up the show in a very different way at the same time. Why is it going to piss us off? Is it a death? Or are they going to turn Rick into some kind of psychopath? We'll have to wait and see. I hope not. I'll still be on Team Rick even if he does kill everybody, but, you know, that remains to be seen. As we continue, we just get Rick. These are probably, I guess you can say, his escorts. They're probably escorting him somewhere. I don't know if it's to talk to Deanna or what. Maybe they're banishing him here. I'm not sure. Maybe they're just escorting him to the gate. That could be why he's carrying his... That looks like he's carrying... it looks like his constable's uniform. Maybe he has to turn it in because he got fired for some reason. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But definitely these are his escorts. 90-minute finale. Great stuff. Glenn asks, did you want this? And then Rick says, no, I hit my limit. So I think Glenn had a problem maybe thinking that that Rick planned this for some reason to get locked up so then he could go and do something. Maybe Rick's lying and maybe he did plan it. We'll have to wait and see. It would actually, in my head, just for me, it would make sense if Rick has been acting this whole little crazy spiel to get himself locked up. Because he's capable of that kind of thing, and then that would kind of explain more or less why he's had a sudden change of heart. I mean, obviously, he's been hardened a lot this entire season, but some people, I personally, I think it's in character, but some people think that his little outburst there at the end of 5:15 was out of character for him. But I can see it being, it can go either way at that. Maybe he was planning it, but personally, I like to think that it was in character and that he's just, he hit his limit, like he said here. When we get a shot here outside of Rick, He's taking out his knife. It's at nighttime, which we know at night is the same time when the group is having their discussion of whether or not to banish Rick or kill him or whatever the other options are going to be. Very cool stuff. I don't know why he's taking his knife. Maybe he's going to go kill Pete. Maybe he's going to go kill Deanna. I don't know. Maybe it's harmless and it's just, just to be safe. Now, this shot here, we get a look at Father Gabriel seemingly being let back into Alexandria since the gate is opening he's opening it to the left, which means we're facing out into the road there. Well, obviously that's the road behind him, but we know that in the promos, they do like to switch the shots around or play them in reverse. Because I know in episode 414, titled The Grove last year, that there's a shot where they make it seem like Lizzie and Mika get caught up on the barbed wire, and we see Carol backing away, crying from them as if she's letting them die. But in the actual episode, she's actually walking towards the camera, and that is right after she shot Lizzie. So it's possible that this particular shot is actually played like this, and Father Gabriel's just watching him close the door on him, and they're banishing him for whatever reason. But who knows, maybe they're just letting him back in. I don't know why he would be outside the walls other than banishment. And why he's not in his priestly garb, it would indicate to me that they're banishing him. I don't know. I don't want to know until the episode airs, so we'll have to wait and see. We get Glenn here outside of the walls. I don't know what he's actually doing. He's looking here down at this walker that is already dead because it's not moving. I don't know why he's by himself. Maybe he's looking for Father Gabriel. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. As we continue, we get this cool little shot here of this walker. Now, there's a theory going around that this walker, the W's actually stand for the Whisperers, and they're bringing in the Whisperers who are in the comics a lot sooner than they are. They're bringing them in now instead of farther down the line. And now, for those of you who don't know who the Whisperers are, they're a group of people who they basically Hannibal Lecter the walkers, and they wear their skin to blend in and stuff. And people are saying, hey, this walker looks a little bit weird. It looks like, this could be a walker mask. It's kind of chubbier than the other walkers. The skin is kind of hanging low. The eyes don't necessarily look entirely, clouded over how they usually are. They're very piercing, but I don't think it's the Whisperers, guys. I would bet money that it's not the Whisperers. It's actually just the wolves / scavengers. Because this is definitely just a walker. I mean, there's a noose around, seemingly just a noose around his neck there. It's what it looks like to me, indicating this walker may have hung himself. Maybe I'm no expert at death or anything, right? But I'm figuring if he hung himself from a tree, he may have suffocated himself, and maybe that caused the skin around the neck to bloat there a little bit, or maybe he snapped his own neck somehow, which, obviously I don't think his head would be standing upright like that, but maybe that caused some bloating around the neck. It's kind of gross. And there's blood around his mouth as if he was just eating something. So I don't think this is actually part of the Whisperers. I think it's just a pretty gnarly looking walker that we find. We get a shot here of Daryl and Aaron in this field here. They're probably scouting the people or the light that they saw coming from people at night there in episode 515, which is most likely going to be the wolves / scavengers. And this shot here actually leads into this picture here that I shared with you guys yesterday of Daryl and Aaron trudging through the woods. So they're doing some reconnaissance here. Aaron, as you see, has headphones around his neck and his little device there to hear what people are saying. So they're definitely trying to listen and get a perspective of who these people are. So very cool stuff there. As we continue, we get the shot here of Deanna sternly looking at Rick passing by. She's got some like a little clipboard there or a notepad, probably taking notes for things she wants to say at the meeting where they all discuss whether they want to kick him out or not. Very cool stuff. Rick's giving her a look like, I've had enough of your crap there. Once again, all bandaged up. And then this shot here, people had their mixed opinions, but this is definitely Rick's hand giving Michonne a gun. I don't know why he's giving her a gun. Maybe it's because they're reinstated, or he's reinstated as a constable, or he gets a hidden gun or something like that. It's not the revolver that he had. Obviously, Michonne took that when she knocked him out. I don't know where he got it. That will all probably be revealed. But that's definitely Rick giving Michonne a gun. She takes it. We don't know what it's for yet. Then we get a shot here of Aaron and Daryl. They are running. Daryl has blood on his knife, so he was just killing walkers. It looks like there's walkers behind them there, so that maybe they get in trouble with a little bit of a horde. Very cool stuff. We get the shot here of Glenn. He is crying. He's gritting his teeth. He's about to just lose it, I think. Now, there's mixed theories. Maybe he's with one of the characters who's going to die. I'm not entirely sure about that yet. It could be Maggie's death. I mean, I don't think they're going to kill her off just yet. But it's possible, I suppose. On top of that, maybe he's just... I don't know. Maybe this has to do with Nicholas. We know they've been going at it over the past couple episodes, just with words and physically. And let's face it, Nicholas needs to go, and Glenn isn't a cold-hearted killer, so maybe he's choking out Nicholas right now, or something of that nature. And Glenn obviously is having a hard time doing it because he's not that cold yet. So maybe that's what it is. Or maybe he's putting down someone else. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. As we continue, we get Sasha here. I don't know where she actually... It doesn't look like she's in the bell tower because she's in a candlelit room. It doesn't look like those are the bell tower windows. She's shooting somebody. I don't know who it is, but she's about to shoot somebody, or she's threatening to shoot somebody. Maybe it's one of the Alexandrians. We'll have to wait and see. Very cool. But she looks like she's in the house of one of the houses inside the walls. And then just about lastly here, we get this shot here of Rick wearing another long sleeve, collared shirt. His hands all bandaged, and he's taking out his machete right here. What do you need that for, Rick? And he's sitting there seemingly just in his own thoughts with his machete. Now, he doesn't have any handcuffs on or anything like that, so I don't think they're really restraining him. I think he just needed a timeout. And they're assuming he's going to play nicely. I don't know if he's going to play nicely or not, though. Or Rick's got to do what Rick's got to do. We'll have to see why he needs that machete. But that's all I got for this promo breakdown. I'll be back at you guys throughout the week and later tonight with plenty of Walking Dead videos for your viewing pleasure. Hopefully pleasure. Hopefully you like them and stuff because I work hard on them. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have yourselves a nice day. To hit that subscribe button.